Now I am going to explain new chapter. In name of the chapter is components of the environment and interrelationship. Component means part of the environment and the interrelationship. Earth is only planet in the solar system that has received the gift of natural environment. If environment had not been there, we would not have existed. Human life is thriving because of the environment. Environment is the driving force of survival, development and progress. Students, we know that without environment our life is not possible. We know that every day we are taking oxygen and we are reduce carbon dioxide. The word environment means surrounding cover. The environment is the cover of natural components around the earth. The environment is make up of lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. There are total 4 spheres are there on the earth. Components of the environment. The environment is made up of 4 main components. These components are include lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmospheres and biosphere. We have studied about these 4 components in standard 6. Let us briefly understand about it. So the first one is that is lithosphere. Lithosphere is the solid crust or hard top layer of the earth. It is composed of rock and mineral and is covered by thin layer of the soil. Lithosphere has multiple utility like provide land for human settlement, agriculture and raw material for industries. These are the uses of lithosphere. How lithosphere used to us. After lithosphere, hydrosphere is that. Hydrosphere means water. The low-lying area of the earth's surface is surrounded by water. It is known as the hydrosphere. It is comprised of various surface of water like ocean, seas, lake, river, etc. The essential for all the living organism. Oceans are also rich or various resources. This is the information about hydrosphere. Now after lithosphere and hydrosphere, the important sphere is atmosphere. Atmosphere is the layer of air that surrounded the earth. Atmosphere is made up of various gases, water vapor, dust particle, alkali, etc. It protects life of the earth by absorbing sun's harmful ultraviolet rays. We can hear sound through atmosphere. we have we are thankful to atmosphere for making to able to hear sound through means of communications broadcasting like radio television and mobile phones. These all things are depends because of atmosphere. After atmosphere, biosphere is that. The part of lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmospheres where life is provided or pervasive is called biosphere. It includes flora and fauna, microorganism and human beings, live being obtain the food and the other necessities from biosphere. There are two main types of environment, natural environment and man-made environment. Natural environment, it includes the biological components like flora and fauna and human beings, inorganic components are like land, water, etc. Man-made environment is created by human intellectuals by intersecting with biotic and abiotic components. Now, after that biosphere, man-made environment. Man interact with surrounding environment. He makes changes in the according to his need. In ancient times, man lived a nomadic life and adapted the environment according to his own needs. His life has a simple and his needs were limited. Students, we know that in past the human's life was very simple and their needs were limited. Nowadays 21st century is that, so our life also modern and needs are never end. As the time passed, changes occur and needs also increased. Man learnt how to use and change the environment. As a result, productions increased in agriculture, animal husbandries due to inventions of wheel and the industrial environment. The man-made environment is state also known as the cultural environment. After that, distributions of water. The area of water on the earth is more than land area. It occupies that 71% of the earth surface and all oceans is very water body that has huge reserves of water. There are four oceans on the earth: Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Arctic. All these oceans are connected to each other. They are connected to one another. The oceans are very wide and spread. It is also deep. In the Pacific Oceans, there is a four trench which is 10 to 11 kilometer deeps, mostly safety waters on the earth is saline. It is mainly founded in oceans and seas. The main sources of fresh waters are glaciers, groundwaters, and lake of fresh waters, rivers. Then after that, sea waves are there. The sea waves arise from various factors. Normal waves are created by the wind blowing over sea surface height. Waves, high waves are formed by whirlwind or the ashram. When these waves reach to the coast, they cause ivory damage. Okay, students.